This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Nick CILETTI here with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. The race to vaccinate ramping up here in Arizona. State leaders announcing another mass vaccination site at Westworld in Scottsdale. This will become an indoor site at the end of this month. It comes as the state makes adjustments to other locations. The first indoor drive-through vaccination location opening in Mesa near the Loop 202 in Power. It replaces the site at Chandler Gilbert Community College. The state health director says they're anticipating the demand to start slowing down a little bit. So we asked when the vaccine focus would start shifting a little more to pharmacies and local doctors' offices.
As we continue to get more vaccine, you'll see that shift. You'll see us doing less of these, as people aren't as interested in coming to a mass vaccination site, and having more availability at pharmacies as well as in community events.
Well, the state would also add even more vaccination sites. Dr. Kara Chris speaking with our news partners KTAR, saying they're considering at least 2 more sites in Metro Phoenix and 1 possibly up north in Coconino County. Another reminder for you, State Farm Stadium now providing vaccines overnight. This started Sunday and it's temporary. The site will move indoors later this month to Gila River Arena. Heads up if you're getting your vaccine at WALGREENS. The company has been administering the second dose of the Pfizer vaccine 4 weeks after the first one. However, federal guidance is 3 weeks. WALGREENS says it'll update its policy to stay in line with the guidance after the CDC asked them to change. Arizona deciding to push back its tax filing deadline until May 17th, matching a delay recently announced on federal returns. Governor Ducey approving the changes just 10 days before the traditional April 15th deadline. The IRS announcing last month it would extend the tax season by 1 month as the agency worked to issue guidance for tax law changes as part of the latest coronavirus relief legislation. Keep in mind, Arizona's extension only applies to individual income tax returns. Estimated payments are still due on the 15th. Today is Ivy Day, where high school students learn if they've been accepted to an Ivy League school. But for any high school senior, waiting on that acceptance letter can be stressful.
I think there was a lot more anxiety around admissions this year. And because of that, we've seen actually a spike in the number of applications that schools have received.
Patty Miller is a college counselor with CollegeWise, which specializes in admissions and test prep. She shares these 3 things for students and parents. If your student doesn't get accepted, help them understand where this fits in the process of their lives.
Bumps in the road are part of what we experience as we go through life, and that none of these setbacks, if they exist, are going to be the life-altering things that students may fear they are.
And if they're waitlisted, consider calling the admissions office and ask for insight on your application. Send a letter of continued interest to the school and make sure to include any meaningful updates to the application, like a boost in GPA or added extracurriculars. Yelp is out with its top 100 restaurants in the country, and 4 from Arizona make the cut, with 2 cracking the top 10. Coming in at number 5 on the list, Simon's Hot Dogs in Scottsdale. Just a few spots down is Intentional Food Cafe and Market in Mesa. Casa Corazon restaurant in Phoenix is 58th on the list, and at 88th is The Parish in Tucson.
Good morning. I'm Megan Thompson, tracking your most accurate forecast. A nice start to the day today, but we will warm up once again into those 90s, a little bit above average for this time of year, but also a little bit cooler than what you felt over the last few days. So 60s in those morning hours, 70s by 8 a.m., 80s by 11 a.m. Winds will stick around today, too. In the valley, we could see gusts between 20 and 25 miles per hour. Southeastern Arizona, you could see gusts up to 40 miles per hour. As we take a look across the state at those highs, 77 in Winslow, 70s along the rim, 60s to the north, 75 in Kingman, 73 in Prescott, and the 80s there, mostly to the west along the Colorado River Valley, 92 for you in Yuma today. So 90 today is the high in the Phoenix Metro, 92 tomorrow, 93 by Thursday, and those breezes come back again. 95 by Friday, 93 come Sunday.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, go to ABC15.com or just download our free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.